Okay, so we're back to the hideout. It's oddly quiet around here. I really hope I'm not going in there and everybody's dead. Okay, good.
Jacob, how is Pasadena? You know what? Forget I asked. I don't want to know.
Are you sure?
I'm just glad that you're all right.
And how are you doing?
Probably terribly.
I'm a little nervous before tomorrow.
I never asked you. What are you planning to do tomorrow?
I've been meaning to tell you earlier, but I panicked.
Don't do that.
And that's because I decided to go with Ryan.
Fair.
We'll find somewhere safe, away from all this.
Doubtful.
You have to understand, I need to do what's best for Patrick. I'm his big sis. I need to protect him. I haven't told him yet. He'll be devastated leaving you and Aaron, but I think it's for the best.
Aren't you curious about what happened in Pasadena?
No. I think I'd rather keep that place in the past. Actually, I have a confession to make. I've never been outside of Pasadena until now.
What a surprise.
That's not surprising. After all, that's where your home is.
Where it used to be. Right now, I'm going to try someplace new to call home. I did my traveling through pictures and postcards that wanderers brought with them. My favorite had a little flamingo drinking water from a lake on it. Its long red neck curved like a snake.
Florida?
Patrick's mother gave me that postcard. It's funny how I never met my mother, but I was around to see Patrick's leave him.
Wow.
I'm sorry to hear about your mother.
Don't be. I had a pretty good childhood, apart from the nuclear holocaust and all. I remember the day Patrick's
Yeah, that
mom
would put a
brought him in.
damper on it.
They were both tired and dirty, so we took care of them. Patrick was crying a lot. He was teething at the time. I think that was what scared her away. She just couldn't handle the crying.
Get him some whiskey.
How was she?
I loved her. For the time she was with us, I liked to pretend she was my mother too. After she took off, I was devastated. But my father said, "You need to grow up. You have a brother now." So I burned the postcard. The little red flamingo flew up in flames. And I promised myself I'd never be weak again.
It's not strength.
But I guess we all need someone we can be weak with sometimes, don't we?
He's so adorable. I want him. No, I'm serious. If I could have a puppy or a kitty that just remained as a kitty or a puppy for like all of time, I would totally be like, give it to me. Seriously, do I even need? I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure I need that gun. And to be honest, he's just gonna get in my way. We'll keep it just in case. But I'm pretty sure it's superfluous at this point with the plasma guns. Sure, I can't do damage to physical structures, but what do I really need to blow up stuff for? I would like to talk to the little man, but okay, I guess we're going to sleep. And cue the shoe drop. In walks.
Wake up!
Hi,
I need to
Kyle.
move.
Hi, Kyle.
What's going on?
Everyone, wake up!
Quiet.
You need to get out of here.
Who the fuck are you?
It doesn't matter. What matters is that you can't stay here any longer.
She asked a question, and I suggest answering.
You don't want to do that. I've got this place rigged with explosives, and there's a detonator in my pocket.
You got what?
Would you mind? Lower your gun, Ryan. He's the one that saved my life. What do you want from us? You have to get out of here. Skynet's on its way. They finally found you.
What you mean they found us? They were looking for us?
Can you get that rifle out of my face?
Not for you. For him.
I could leave.
He's essential to winning this war. Skynet knows that. That's why they've been following him for months. I have to make sure nothing happens to him. In a couple of minutes, an infiltrator will walk in here trying to kill him. I can't let that happen. We have to bury that Terminator here once and for all.
Okay.
All right, everybody, you heard him. Let's get moving. I'll get the bus ready.
There's no time for that. There's a passage here. It will lead you out. Use it.
What was that?
He's here.
All right, everyone, get out!
Jacob!
Give me that. It's the same one. It's the same model.
No, don't go near it.
Leave! Now!
How the hell's he still alive?
Go! Watch out!
It's not Kyle Reese. Or maybe it is.
Don't just stand there! Run!
Okay. Now I know what it feels like to be John Connor. To the resistance shelter then. Guess we were not splitting up. Fate had decided.
Baron listened to us. She could no longer deny that this infiltrator was a real threat.
Yeah,
She
it had to
decided to
be.
take everyone in, on her terms. The shelter was on high alert, but thanks to the intel I gathered in Pasadena, we slowed the advance of the Annihilation Line and gained some time. Just enough to start preparing the counterattack.
Give me that gun right there. No? Okay. Sad face. 2 weeks later. Where the hell am I and what am I doing? I mean, I guess it's level 17. The numbers don't add up. Locked. Okay.
Sergeant?
At ease.
I guess I'm a sergeant now. Oh, hi.
Well, look at you, Sergeant. When you helped us in Pasadena the other day, I was trying really hard not to panic because you were only a private. Sorry for underestimating you.
The other day, it's
I
been
guess
2
I should
weeks.
salute or something?
Sure, why not? How is Patrick?
How's Patrick?
Every day a little better. Aaron says he'll be back on his feet in no time. She's
Good.
done a great job with him. I wish I could repay her somehow. It just doesn't seem that she needs anything.
She always needs medicine.
Getting ready for another scavenging run?
No, I just came out here to catch my breath. Baron is giving us the entire evening off, believe it or not.
I don't believe
Doesn't
it.
sound like her. I need to report to Baron.
Okay, bye.
Rivers, DN 46890.
Might want to
The
change.
commander is expecting you in the control room, Sergeant.
Hey, Dougie. More Dougie.
Maraschino cherries again. Where do they keep finding this shit?
It's a good question. Those should totally be bad by this point.
I don't get it. How did they bring that buggy down here?
A good question as well.
Hey, I'm just catching up with Mark. I'll get back to work in a couple of minutes. You won't tell, right? But no, seriously, you won't tell, right?
No. Hi, Mark.
I'm going out soon. I haven't made my daily quota yet. I still have 3 more rats to catch. If you see one, let me know, okay?
You want me to shoot rats? I can do that. They're not so hard.
Do you need anything?
Yeah, for you to drop your prizes.
Can I see your hardware?
Stop being an asshole about your costs. Plasma rifle, TR scoped. Rail plasma rifle. If I could find one unscoped, it'd be amazing. Really, I pretty much just scavenge all this shit. What the hell do I need you for? Can I have that? Hey Ryan.
Hey Ryan, how's everything?
Exactly as you would imagine. Baron's keeping me busy. They weren't kidding when they said she's a hard ass.
Yeah, sorry about that.
What did you hear?
A lot of rumors going around of how she's sending insubordinate workers to the front line. And by insubordinate, I mean people who ain't willing to work 18 hours a day. Every day.
What happened after you started your camp?
Honestly, not that much. At least not in the beginning. When we gave up on the idea of getting in touch with anyone, we just tried to adapt. Temperatures fell, we had to scavenge for food.
Yeah, nuclear winter's
All
a
of a
bitch.
sudden, that became our life.
Didn't you try to reach home?
Some people did. Most of us were scared of what we'd find if we did get home, so we conveniently said we're stranded here anyways, and stayed. Well, I know how stupid it sounds, but we managed to have fun in our little commune.
Oh, that's good.
I still have my guitar with me. We talked a lot about how we're gonna be famous, because we're the only living band in the world.
What was your band's name?
Was it
Well, I
Pocket
was
Lady
thinking about
Cramps?
changing it to Survivors, but something similar was already taken.
Yeah, they're kind of
We
a
were
big
just
deal.
stupid kids, not realizing what was going on. We paid the price for it the first time we saw a tin can. I was tuning my guitar when I heard a strange noise.
Yeah, that'll do
I
it.
found out later that it was a T-400. Must have heard me play. It didn't even have the decency to look scary. Maybe if it did, we wouldn't have just stood there when it started firing.
Generally, if a giant robot is walking anywhere near you with a gun in its hand, you'd figured you'd just run anyway.
What did you do?
I froze. I didn't run to help. I didn't scream. I didn't even move. I just stood there, like a coward. A tin can got Tucker with a single bullet. Bam, just like that. 7 other people died before we finally destroyed that thing. Ironically enough, I was the one who delivered the final blow. Safe to say, it was the beginning of a new era.
Yeah, you could look at it that way. Definitely the beginning of a new era. Yeah, where's little Tycat and his doggy? How the fuck do I get into that room? Ventilation system?
Are you alright?
Me? Honey, I'm about the most well-adjusted person in this goddamn place.
Yeah, probably.
It's the others you should be concerned about.
You mean Ryan?
Ryan ain't so hot either, but that's another story.
Jennifer?
I'm worried about her. I'm the one that asked Baron to give her team a little break. Jennifer's been busy scavenging supplies for the soldiers, and she hardly had time to see Patrick.
Good on you.
Now she's finally got a day off. She's avoiding him like the plague.
How's Patrick doing?
He's fine, but it wouldn't kill you if you checked on him yourself.
I'll do that as soon as I find
Is there
him.
anything you need?
No. I have to say, the Resistance is pretty well supplied.
That's good.
Don't tell me you miss running errands for me. I don't believe that for a second.
Yeah, I get to shoot things.
And what about something other than medicine?
Honey, I'm not shy. I'll let you know if I need anything, okay?
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the sort that
Thank
just
you
keep
for
it to
asking.
herself.
Take care.
Hey, Patrick. Hey, doggy.
How are you doing?
Good. Erin's going to let me leave in a couple of days. Thanks for bringing that chalk. I've been drawing a lot. I'd be so bored without it.
How do you like living in the shelter?
There's a lot of people here. I like that. I heard a funny joke yesterday. You want to hear it?
Sure, go for it.
Yeah, tell me.
What's brown and sticky? A stick.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I know, right?
How's Jennifer?
She's out a lot, but I understand. She's a scavenger.
I have to go.
Good luck. Good luck, doggy.
It's getting more and more crowded in here.
Which is a good thing.
Lost
Kind
its
of.
spider scout again. Man, I saw it crawling through the shelter earlier. It almost gave me a heart attack.
I bet it would. The hell are we keeping that thing around? Strip it for parts and toss it out the fucking door. Okay, John, kinda concerning me. I'll be back. I'm gonna go crawl around the air ducts for a little bit. Hey, get out of the way. Damn it, wrong air duct. Oh well. Hey.
You wanted to see me?
You're finally here. Good.
I have a special task for you.
Fabulous.
I want you to head downtown to check on the doctor.
Doctor?
Alvin. He's out there making sure that our defense systems are working properly. Ever since we went radio silent, I had a small team of trustworthy messengers maintaining communication between our outposts.
When did you have time to get tattoos?
Returned. So I want you to go downtown and see why that happened.
Okay.
Could be nothing. But Connor doesn't want any hiccups while he's up there in North Division preparing the attack on Skynet's central core.
Is there a problem with the radio?
The Annihilation Line is within spitting distance of downtown. We suspect that Skynet will be intercepting all transmissions from that location.
Yeah, makes sense.
So for now, we're going radio silent. That's why I need you to go there personally.
Fair enough.
Central core?
Skynet's main reactor, the source of all their power. We shut down the central core, we shut down Skynet.
That seems like a
Connor's
really
preparing
big
the attack
oversight.
as we speak. So you understand we can't have any critical complications at this stage.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you end up here?
Excuse me if I act a little surprised, Sergeant. But no one in here thinks it's wise to ask their superior personal questions.
Well, I do, because I don't give a fuck
But
about
since
that
you did,
cupcake.
I'll humor you. So, how did I get here? The same way you did. I was born, raised, and given a gun. We don't really have a say in what we do we? Or do I assume too much? Was it any different for you? Why do you fight?
I find
Sergeant?
it fun.
It's the right thing to do.
There's nothing noble in what we do.
Kinda
Humans were
is.
fighting humans since the beginning of time. It just so happens that right now we have a common enemy.
Yeah,
If
fair.
it wasn't for the machines, we'd probably be fighting each other.
This is true.
That doesn't mean we should give up and stop fighting.
No, it doesn't. I'm just warning you. Don't hold your breath waiting for all this to be over. There will always be another war. Besides, I'm not a fighter. When I go out there in the middle of the night with my Westinghouse, I'm not looking for a fight. I look to seek and conquer. I'm not a fighter. I'm a bully.
Yeah, I kinda got that.
What's the difference?
I don't treat them as equals. And although I know they're just machines, I want them to fear me.
They
No one ever
won't.
stands up to bullies.
The
But I have to
machines.
admit, it has its downsides. One of them being that no one ever asks me a personal question. At least not since Perry died.
I don't know who Perry is, but I
So
don't
congratulations,
give a
Rivers.
fuck.
Takes guts to stand up to a bully.
Yeah, I'll punch you in the dick.
I guess since your promotion, you got a little more cocky. Good for you.
No, I've been this way since you've met me. Let's not get it twisted, cupcake. If you need something, get in my way now. I'm not sticking around to find out for you. I'm just going to find out what the hell is down here. Oh, I found your little robot. Oh, he died. Were you hiding things back here, you little stash? Ah. Silly robot. Alright then. Really, is it all that was back here? It's kind of disappointing. Oh well. Moving onward. Want to leave the area? Yes. And I think right there we will take a little pause and be back to do downtown.